Good evening everybody. Welcome to my Wednesday, yes, computer says Wednesday night stream. Lost complete track of days, what with us having a bank holiday this week. So, sat in our new residence of Booty Bay. Well, let's have a look at what we've got in the mail, if anything. No mail icon, which is a bit weird. So let's go have a look. Good evening, Molin. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Actually, I just remembered something. I was going to check, as I'm so close, for the Admirals Hat Pattern. So this is going to be part of my new routine now, is to see if I can pick up this pattern on a limited supply, as I'm so close.
Need something?
Nope, not today. Yep, not today. Cowardly Crossby, I'm sure it's you. Yes, it is. Okay, back we go. Good evening, Infernal Wow, how are you? And Herthus, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Some nice Chuppa Chup ad there. Chuppa Chup's ad. Do you mean the... I'm not sure what you mean, actually. But thank you nonetheless. How are you all? Good evening, Jack. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. How is everyone this fine Wednesday? Reset day, in fact. Doing great? Excellent. Good to hear. Good to hear. So, let's have a look. Mailbox-wise. What have you got? Ah, there was an ad when you came here. Ah, right. Okay. Yes, I don't get to see the ads on my own stream, but now I'm with you. Good evening, Gortok. How are you? Right, let's have a look. We got some expires, so let's deal with those. What have we got here? Okay, 72 mail. First 41 shows... Well, that's quite good. Some trained soldiers. Critical strike, hidden satyr. Frown off his... Jalapeno peppers, flake sea salt, pickle storm ray, warhide bindings, tuxedo. Okay, some good sales, not too bad. Kind of happy. Got a spectral tiger cup. Excellent, congratulations. I'm not sure yet, Jack. It's arrived at the place it was supposed to arrive to, and now I've forwarded it on home, so they're going to have to re-deliver it to me directly, so I'll probably take a couple more days, but I'll let you know, Jack, as soon as it arrives. Strange I don't have a mail icon. Yeah, it's a bit weird. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It's a bit strange. But congratulations on that Spectral Tiger Cub, that's awesome. Gortuk. Right, what have we got? Have we got the update? Yes, we have. Right, okay, so 17,000 in the first lot. Okay, let's take those. Rib roast, silk weave satchel. A lot of cooking ingredients here. So that's quite good. And a few enchants, which is also good. Mongoose sold, that's another one. That's a good one. Okay. That's a good start. So I'll wait for the last 22. We'll see what those come in. But yeah, not a bad start, not a bad start. Thankfully, I think Twitch is working alright. It was having a bit of a hiccup earlier and wasn't refreshing for people, but it looks like they might have fixed it. But do shout out if you have any problems. And another 9,000 coming through, some shirts. Quite a lot of shirts, actually. Rib roast, pickle storm ray. Okay. Excellent. Right. So what does that leave us with? Let's have a look. So we're still low. We only made about 10,000 the other day. 1,376 now. So we're really hovering around this. We're not pushing through at the moment. But I did check on Awakening, and the alchemy is going really well to start off with. So I've got that all stocked up. We just need to see whether I get any sales of that over time. So I'm hoping that we're actually going to be able to catch up on ourselves in time. But let's do the normal restocks and expires and all that sort of stuff. Let's get the routine stuff out of the way first. So we've got a few 2-hour auctions, so we need to cancel those. And then we'll do our restocks after that. So let's take all these ones off that need to come off. There's a lot of them. But might as well take them all off in one chunk. There we go. Good evening, Costa. How are you? And good evening, Wave. Thanks for stopping by. How are you this fine Wednesday reset day evening? Just going to wait for that list to refresh itself because it can get a little bit confused. Oh, there's my mail icon. Let's come back in. There it is. You're sick. Oh no. Sorry to hear that. I hope it's something you can recover from quickly. Earning cash on the Mage Tower. Excellent. Oh yes, that reminds me. Bear Tartar and Drums of Fury. I need to make sure Earthen's well stocked. I now have subscriber listed in my window. Hopefully that will go. I think that's from my emotes coming through. Good evening, Taurine Line. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Barely able to do your bank. Ouch, Costa, that doesn't sound good at all. Well, take some rest, take it easy, and hopefully you'll recover soon. Doesn't sound too much fun, so I hope you do recover soon. Sore throat, sore head, dead tired. Ooh, that doesn't sound fun at all. Alright, let's just reverse to the mailbox. Right, loads to open, so I'll let that run through, and then we'll do some posting. Listen to me. That will do. That's taking it easy. Good evening, Commander Bond. How are you? I guess, I'm not going to let that run. Whilst I have a little drink. Okay, considering doing some writing. Oh, excellent. Not sure we'll be able to stay focused though. That's fair enough. Have me on in the background. I know many people have me on whilst they're studying, so hopefully my voice isn't going to be too distracting. We're just going through our normal restocking and reposting auctions at the moment, so it's usually a fairly chilled start to my streams, and a chill middle and a chill end usually. Getting up again soonish to pull in the cash. That's the spirit. Well, Sam, you found someone to make a web tool for your blog. Excellent. Good to hear, Jack. Oh, inventory's full. Let's go post these up. And good evening, Shavolk. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Right, let's post all this lot on. Okay, so everything's listed, highlighted. Let's run a post scan. Get all of this stuff on. As it's a reset day, I'm hoping to get quite a few sales. Well, some sales at least. Good evening, Mike Flanny. How are you? Soon you can use it to buy mats for living steel for the right price. Oh, okay, excellent. That's cool. Do I use the Lazy Goldmaker spreadsheet? I haven't looked at Lazy Goldmaker's spreadsheet. I did have a look at his blog, which is excellent, I must admit, about what to do with Spirits of Harmony, which was really, really useful. Been in bed for at least 20 hours today. Wow, that's quite epic. But I haven't actually used the spreadsheets that Lazy Goldmaker has. Mainly because when I started learning myself, I actually used a spreadsheet that I'd made myself to start things off, and I kept it simple because my methodology has always been to try and learn by doing, which is what I tend to do with my real-time board setup or a spreadsheet, or in this case with TSM is making up my own groups from scratch. You have too many spreadsheets. Is there such a thing, Jack? I have a lot of half-completed spreadsheets. That's my issue. It's very much like my guild bank. Yourself and others. Yeah. Right, let's post 105 auctions. Haven't checked the prices on everything, but I'm trusting in me spotting the odd thing on a cursory glance. Let's just run through all of those. Hearty Feasts, Lavish is at 303, that's quite low. I'm still doing the others at a higher price though. Rich Purples I've already posted, so that's okay. We're currently at an okay price for Rich Purples, so that's good. Let's close that down and take the next lot of mail. Adding some old materials there for profit calculating instead of Legion only. That's a good plan. How am I on the road to 5 million? It's looking worse actually, Kostov, on the past couple of days. Let's bring this up. Let's just refresh that. It doesn't seem to be loading. And where has it gone? There we go. Slowly going up. Oh, let's close that down. We don't need that. That should speed up Mr. Potato a little bit. Slowly loading in. There it is. Right, let's bring our spreadsheet across. So, looking at this, let's just move that to the right place. So, here we go. Road to 5 million. We're flattening out quite a bit over these past few days. Oh, gonna sneeze. Sorry, Cat, I sneezed towards you. Apologies, everyone. Good evening, Lamnakan. How are you? Going to check your schedule. Be back later. No, thank you. Thanks ever so much for stopping by, Tareen. Hope to see you again soon. How are you, Lamnakan? Hope you're well. Sorry, just recovering from a sneeze there. So, yeah, we've kind of flattened out, and the gap between me and the red line is quite large. We're about 200,000 short now, so the gap has been getting bigger and bigger. I haven't made that much gold over the past few days, so I'm going to up my efforts in leveling my miner, I think, because that's going to give me more opportunity to actually do better with my... Oops, let's just cancel that. Do better with my alchemy with higher profit margins. Well, that's the theory anyway. Hey Alpha Test 1, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Which spreadsheet's on that? It's on Lazy Oil Smakers blog. Yeah, that's the one. There we go. Let's just catch up on everything. But it's warm as hell here in Sweden. Yeah, it's warm. It's warm here in the UK. It's a little bit stifling. 7k yesterday. Yeah, it wasn't good, Costa. It's definitely slow. I'm hoping we can pick up with a few sales today. Hopefully, that's the plan anyway. The one that has blog, all the major professions, Legion recipes. See, we can add old materials. Ah, right, okay. Good evening, Blysome, how are you? Don't you think it'd be better to invest that gold at the beginning of BFA instead of buying them out? And buying them out a little later with the profit? Interesting idea. Now, my plans for BFA when it comes out, although gold making opportunities are going to be there, I'm not the sort of person that really will be investing it into things to try and sell them for a higher price. What I'm going to be doing is, because I'm trying to avoid a lot of spoilers at the moment, so I'm going to be focusing very much on enjoying the content when it first comes out, to have it fresh and entertaining, and leveling my first character through, which will be Samadan. And what I'll also do at the same time will be increase the professions he's got, which is tailoring and enchanting, and so I'll make gold with that in a kind of like a steady way, but I'm really not going to be doubling down and trying to focus so much on investing my gold right at the beginning. So I'm kind of going to take it very much from a casual approach to try and enjoy it as much as possible, really. 31 in the garden, ouch, that's hot. Good evening, Mango, how are you? Now that was quite a high posting cost I just spotted there. So this is the thing with all my crafted gladiators stuff and some of my other things. So they do have, I think, quite a high posting cost. How are we looking on things? How much characters do I have at 110? Now that's where I'm slightly limited. I have currently 3 at 110. I've just moved over. I did have a troll druid. I've just moved him over to Alliance. And then I've got a Death Knight who's at level 61 now. Oh, we've got aircon in the bedroom. Excellent. That's at least something. We don't have any aircon here, so we just have to sweat it out, so to speak. But yes, I would basically, what I was doing before I found out about the mount, as I was going to try and get all my professions up to 800 and get more characters up to 110. But with my focus on the gold side of things, that's kind of taken a bit of a back burner, although getting other characters up to 110 will help my gold making. Oh, Twitch failed you. Oh, don't worry, Akira, thanks for stopping by. I haven't been on for long, only 14 minutes, so you're alright. Hey Galaxian, the Embersilk was selling well. Is that still the case? Well, I'm not sure, actually. I had noticed the price had dropped down a fair amount, but that's a good idea. I do need to go and do that Twilight Bastion run, because what I was going to do was get myself potions of treasure finding from Awakening and use them. So that was going to be my plan with that, so I can use the potions more cost effectively. Hey, is that Bobby or Bob or Bob E? Which do you prefer? But thanks for stopping by. You can level a Demon Hunter for 2 more professions. Already done that, Blytham. I have Earthen, my leather worker. He's already 110. Yeah, Embersilk's definitely nice to do. Middle one. Which one was that? Bobby, was it? Okay, just select that. Let's just do a reload on that last lot. Asked a question on Discord, but basically, where was the ignore random enchant at? Aha, well, once I've done a reload, I can show you. We can close that lot off. There we go. So when you are making a group with something in it, in TSM 4, this is, assuming you have TSM 4, and you want to add something in. See here we've got Silkweave Slippers, can't speak, Silkweave Slippers of the Fireflash. Now up here on the top right is ignore random enchants. So if I was to add this in now, it would add it in with the whole of the Fireflash. If I remove that one, and I turn this on, then it changes it to, where's it gone? Silkweave Slippers it should be, but I'm wondering actually if Silkweave Slippers is already in a group, which I think it might be in my tailoring groups. That's probably not a good example, but you can see how it changes. That's the basics, the basic premise of it. So that's the ignore random enchants thing there. And it works with pets too, which I didn't realise. Let's get these open. 38 male. Hopefully we'll be able to fit those in. Right, just see if I haven't missed anything else. You sold several Death Silk items. Okay. That's interesting. I've not made any of those. Got almost 600 Embersilk for 10 runs. First room. Excellent, Molin. That's good. So I need to run Bastion Entire. Yeah, I think I will. That's going to be high on my list today, I think. There we go. Bought today volatiles. So you want to add older materials onto the list. Right, okay, that's for the spreadsheet one. 5 for 20. Cool. Sold the water for 75. Nice, excellent. Go for streamer privilege and choose what you want. Okay, no problems. Mind if I call you? I'll go for a random one each time if that's all right, Bob. A nice pile of true gold now. Excellent. Is that true gold that stacks of 200? I don't know. Water. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, you got a bowing before me. An arch druid. Slash bow. And then off to the auction house. Alright, post scan. Here we go. Right, let's get this going. True gold you sell in stacks of 12. Okay. Yeah, I haven't got my stack sizes ordered yet because Joe Awakening is just doing the few that he's making at the moment. Once he's got a bit more gold and got his handle on some more materials, then we're going to sort that out. So we need to do the Half Hill Farm as well. Thank you ever so much, Splinters. Very kind of you. Use true gold for the Vial of the Sands. Yeah, I think that's what a lot of people use it for. You don't have the pattern. Oh no, casual mode. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I've got no idea when they're going to release any more. It would be nice if they did. If they released a few more, but I'm sure they're busy with the actual coding of everything at the moment. But yes, I think a few more waves of invites would be nice. Or, you know, you could buy premium. I know that means real money costings, and not everyone has access to that. The way I looked at it, it saved me a subscription cost from Blizzard, so I was happy to do that. Alright, let's get these last things up. And then we can look at restocking. And then think of the rest of the agenda for tonight. Is it really worth you post stuff like the old healing potions and morning glory dew? I didn't actually realise I had posted those, actually, Mango. I've probably been posting them without realising for a long time. But yes, definitely, some things will sell, some things just, no, they're not worth it. Because things like that caribou I just spotted there. Oh, there's the silkweave slippers without the random enchant on, so that's probably why that's, when I went ignore random enchants, that's why that was like that. Okay. Is you live, Sam? Yes, I am, Mackinder. Thanks for stopping by. How are you? So hyped for BFA. Just love new WoW expansion. Gold making opportunity and the new content. Yes, me too, Lamnican. Now, this is my first expansion that I've experienced from the beginning since Wrath of the Lich King. So I'm really looking forward to it. Interested to see how it goes. Hey Murkai, how are you? Oh, Gwillin, thank you ever so much for the 2-month sub. That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you for your support. Chef's hats all round. Thank you. That's so kind of you. You keep getting host things when you look for you. It's just checking. Ah, I see. No problem. Let me just check I haven't missed anyone on the chat there. I realised I'd gone a bit off. You don't have the pattern. What was the pattern for? That was the Vial of the Sands, yeah. That's what I don't have either, Custer. Be nice to have it one day, but I heard Shin got it. I saw his clip of that. After finally, I don't know how many times he took to get it, but... Right, let's just check my auctions, and then... Quick check of shopping something like Legion enchanting materials. It was adorable, wasn't it? It's because the thing is, the thing I like about things like that, because it took so long, because it was such an effort to get it, it made the achievement all the more worthwhile. You know, it becomes a real a real moment, and I love stuff like that. I think it's amazing. Hey Dumpster, how are you? You don't need premium for TSM4 beta. You can sign up for it, and they will release more keys over time, but it's kind of no one really knows when they're going to release more keys, and if you haven't signed up yet, it's just going to be on at the back of the waiting list. So if you want TSM4 beta now, then yes, getting premium is the way to do it. Trying to get your gold rolling, but always seem to get stonewalled about 200k. Okay, the struggle is real. Yeah, and I think also at this time, I'm certainly experiencing, I know and others have mentioned it, that with more players kind of leaving the game at the moment whilst they're waiting for BFA to come out, sales have definitely gone down. You have just the one toon, like to have it on another toon, but other servers it's a pain to get it. Yeah, it definitely is. It's a difficult one to get, but then that's why it's so expensive. No worries, Dumpster. If I go... If you got your hands on TSM after coming across you on YouTube... Oh, you got your hands, there we go. I saw an initial guide for you and went sod it. Excellent, that's excellent, good to hear. I already mixed that one, thank you very much. Always a dip before a new expansion, exactly, as Jack would say. Oh, and you have as well. I did actually stop myself from saying dip, and I said slowing down, but it was on the tip of my tongue. Right, let's get some restocks going. So, start with enchanting. We did have a few sales of enchants, so let's go with that first. Yeah, there we go. Mongoose we just need to pick up the ingredients for, so let's start gathering on that. I like this with the new gathering window. They've actually put the things you need in there, which is really nice. I'm not sure it's actually functional yet beyond that, but it's still nice. Is it time to refill the bank with items? Yep, well my bank is already on the item was not found, interestingly. Large prismatic shard. Can we have... do we have any small prismatic shards? I've got 3 there. I'll take those. There goes a sail. Another 2 there. Nothing else. Okay. What was that? Hexweave bag sold. Excellent. Right, and another hexweave bag. Fantastic. So if we go here and our small prismatic shards, might have to be a crafting thing, won't it? Let's go to the standard UI and search for prismatic. There we go, large prismatic shard. Let's make 3 of them. There we go. Your gathering's not working. If you have more than one tomb in that profession. Ah, okay. Yeah, I haven't hit that problem myself because I don't have that situation, but I can see how that could be really annoying. Bag down. Auctioneer. Large prismatic shard we seem to be low on. What's out of interest? The price on large prismatics at the moment. 15 golds. TSM4, what it found is, especially with cooking, if your non-logged in toon has a higher rank, i.e. Bear Tartar, it bugs gather out. Ooh, okay. That's a bit weird, isn't it, Bob? Don't like that. Mine stating the realm I'm on? Not at all, Dumpster. I'm on Shadow Song on EU. It's pretty low pop as far as servers go, so what works for me doesn't always work for everyone else. Now my mat cost, based off of 3 small prismatic shards, was better actually. Let's see if I can buy the prismatics, small prismatic. Let's have a look for small prismatics. So that was 15 gold for that. So small prismatics would have to be less than 5 gold. And there aren't any. Well, that would be why. Okay. Hey, how are you, Rasheen? Oh, have we got a grumpy raid? Did I miss that? Where did that come in? So you just manually add it to the craft list and it should work. Okay, Bob, that's good to know. Hi, Joypunk, how are you? Hey, Grumpy Face, how are you? How was your view count? Did that get sorted out in the end? I didn't actually see what the Have you done a raid or a host? Because I can't see it coming on my chat. Oh, there we go. It's you've come in with a raid. Okay, it's coming as 20. Okay, so whatever that weird number you were having from the stream earlier seems to have fixed itself. Okay, that's brilliant. Well, thanks ever so much for the raid, Mr. Grumface. How was your stream? You still had the crazy fake numbers. Okay, yeah, that was weird. That was really weird how they had that. And who else have we got? Gold Queen and Maguskidoo and Fido and did I get everyone? And Joypunk. Welcome all. Thank you all. Oh, I missed an Akira thing there. What did he say? Let's go back to farming mats to sell. Okay. Help me quite a bit. Also, you get a ka-ching on sales. Yes, I probably did, and I missed it amongst all the things. Oh, thank you, Mr. Crumpy Face, for the sub. That's fantastic. 2 months. My, hasn't time flown. Let's pop some chef's hats through for that. Thank you ever so much for your support. It's very kind of you. Right. Now I do need some large prismatics. I only need 3 of them, so I'm going to bite the bullet. Ooh, that's annoying. 1 of 6 or 5 of 1. 91. Ouch. Okay. Oh, thank you, Fido, for the follows. That's very kind of you. I'm going to bite the bullet on these and just take those. That's going to be enough. There we go. Right, let's have a look. We'll do our enchanting restocks first. So we're just going through. We've posted everything on. We just need to get all our restocks done. So we need a mongoose, which is going to be okay profit even with those pricey large prismatics. Critical strikes, binding of hastes. There we go. How are you, Gold Queen? How are you? Thanks for stopping by. I keep getting this weird thing over on my stream at the moment. Every time something pops up, which is really weird. It either says subscriber or Twitch Prime. So please do excuse that weird graphical glitch I'm getting. And then we're going to go over onto our tailoring. And we're going to restock on those. What have we got on tailoring? Just a tuxedo jacket. Now I was missing some heavy silken thread for this, which I'm going to need to buy from a tailor somewhere, because I haven't got any in stock. Let's go have a look. Tailor, where would a tailor be? In Booty Bay. No worries, Akira. I have an actual add-on for that because it's not functioning in TSM4 at the moment. The add-on is this one called I Sold More, and that plays the till sound whenever I make a sale. It's really, really useful. Tailor's on top, straight ahead. Thank you, Wave. That's very kind of you. Alright, let's have a look. What have you got? Leatherworks, Tannery. There we go, a tailor. What have you got? That's a bruiser. Who have we got in here? Zix Good Stitch. Heavy silken thread, I believe we were after. Yeah, let's buy up a load of this. Oh, that's right. I had some on the auction house. They're never going to sell. They haven't sold at all, so I'm actually going to take those off the auction house. But whilst I'm here, I've already got that one. Is there anything else that you've got that I might need? No, I've got everything. Okay, let's pop back out. So let's go to the auction house and take that heavy silken thread off, because that really, I've had it on for quite a while now and it's not selling. So we'll take that off. A bit like the cookies. It's worth trying these things out. Oh, excuse me. Frog in my throat. It's worth trying these things out sometimes, but some things will work on a server and some things won't. Silken. There we go. We've got silken thread and heavy silken thread. and neither of those have particularly worked. So I'm going to cancel those, and I'm going to get rid of the group that's got them on. There we go. I just put all the threads in reagent bank, and you can craft from there. That's true, Wave. I've got quite a lot of my cooking stuff in my reagent bank. Let me just take... Finally read my description. How long am I playing Magic the Gathering? Oh, that was from Monday. Me and my son were playing it. That was quite an epic game. It was about an hour and a half that took. Do I have a link to my add-on lineup? I have better than that, Dumpster. I've got a YouTube video of it. If you look on... Oh no, I can't find the actual one itself, but if you go onto my YouTube channel, and if you go into my playlists, there'll be one on sort of gold making, and it will have the list there, and I go through all of my add-ons and why I've got them. Sorry, I'm completely behind on chat. Let me just check up on a reagent bank. Fix that. So one at a time. 900 one at a time. Ouch. You keep thousands like parchment on the auction house, it just keeps selling for some reason. I found that with some of the cooking things from Dalaran. They've been selling for me quite consistently, but I haven't tried everything else. Gonna grab an ice cream. Good idea, Wave. Good idea indeed. Right, okay. So let's get the silken thread off. Now that we've gotten that, we need to go back to our group, the one that had the silken thread in there. So which one was that? That will be in probably tailoring group, I imagine. And I would have called it something silk threads. There we go. Let's delete that group. We don't need that anymore. Okay, we're going to get rid of that one. Bring one for you. Yeah, absolutely. Ice creams all round. So back to tailoring. We need to make a tuxedo jacket. There it is. Tuxedo jacket. French vanilla waffle cone. That sounds nice. Definitely. Right, how are we doing for cooking? Let's just do a quick check. Spiced rib roast, pickle storm ray. Ah, where's Pierre gone? Oh, because we were flying. There we go. Pierre's back. You started using Astral Glory for inscription. Oh, okay. Nice. Okay. Hey, Bardlock, how are you? TSM4 looks great. It is. It's very good for organising groups. That's the thing I really enjoy. About 1.5k a pop. What's that for, Maguski? Do? Oh, blue dinner shirt selling well. Oh, okay. I don't think I've gotten that one. Is that in my unlearned? Hold on, let's have a look. Let's go standard. Blue linen shirt I've got. Blue lumberjack and workman's I don't have. Blue linen vest I don't have. Lumberjack one would be nice. That's going for 425. But I don't have a dinner one. Oh, thank you, Bardlock, for the follows. Very kind of you. Right. So there we go. Blue lumberjack pattern drop whilst farming frostweave. Yes, I think those ones are mainly there's the shirts that I'm missing. If we look at the website Krithny, which is the recipe completion one, which is really good for old recipes, and then we do F to filter recipes, and we type in shirt, then we can see all the shirts that I've got and ones I haven't got. and I'm missing. There we got the stylish blue from level 15 to 29 mobs, and these are drops from Wrath of the Lich King, the red lumberjack, blue lumberjack, and the blue workman's, and then an orange marshal one I need to go to Dionysus to pick up. So there we go, there's a few options, things I could possibly do. You didn't sell on the auction house, so you just learned it for yourself. Fair enough. Frostry Farm is a big room of ads that spawn every 2 minutes or two. Ah, okay. Likos Wolf, thank you ever so much for the follow. All those shirts names after you. Oh, I missed a whisper there. Forgot to ask when the next stream is, and I have to throw a few ideas in the hat for you to hit your target. I've hit mine now. I'd love to help. Oh, okay. Okay, right. Let me just reply to that. I'm live now. There we go. And try to sell it on the auction house. Yes, I can, Magusi do. Let me just pop it. Oh no, that's the wrong one. This one. It's this part, the christney.net, and then index.php. You start with that one. It's not up to date with Legion stuff, but it's really good with old world stuff. Hey Black Knight, how are you? There's no worries at all. There we go. There we go. So that's the recipe completion site. That's really, really handy. So I'd highly recommend that. Oh, we've got two great big mounts here. This is what it's going to be like with the dinosaur mount. Someone's just going to, obviously not here in Booty Bay, but someone's going to stand here with a great big Brutosaur, and then its neck's going to be like right up to that building. It's going to be magnificent. I'm really looking forward to it. Alright, cooking is what we were doing. Restocking on these. So let's go through gem chips and storm ray plus whatever intermediate crafts we need. So let's start with those and gather those up, and then we'll go on to the next things. This also only comes in as late. Yeah, it's a really useful resource. What I like about it is the fact that it's got all the icons and where you get things and how you get them in a very nicely laid out way. Also registered some Warlords of Draenor stuff as unlearned because it hasn't been updated to include the fact that they were removed. Ah, fair enough, America, that's a good one to look out for. Yeah, it's a really nice format though, the site. It's a shame it's not been updated for Legion, but then you could always fill things in with Akis recipe list if you want to do that. So there are other ones. They'll be on it standing next to the auction house in Stormwind. Yeah, I bet they will be Commander Bonds guaranteed. Right, let's make these. Pickled Storm Rays. Koi Scented Storm Rays. Did I get them all? We're missing something. That's not updated. What's it updated on? We need some Barracuda Murglar. So let's just make a stack of that, which is needing of ley blood. So let's queue that up and then gather for that. Gather the ley blood. Close that down, and then we can do that, hopefully. No? Okay, looks like we are a bit stuck here on these. Let's close it down and reopen it. See if it's any better. There we go. Right. Barracuda should be doable, but it's not working. Okay, so let's try the old-fashioned way. Let's make one of those. And then we need 4 koi scented. So we'll create all there. And then we needed 4 Nightborn Delicacy platters, which we have here. Okay, that'll do that. There we go. Try to compile all these sites to keep up and be able to have a full searchability. Yes, definitely. I've got a whole bookmark tab full of things that I'm always adding to, having to clean out again. Hey Arwar, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. How's your Wednesday evening going? I hope you're having some good reset day sales. If you are EU, that is. Or if you're not EU, you had some good ones yesterday. Currently, we're just restocking everything. So, oops, pull my lid over. There we go. So currently, we're just going through and doing our restocks, which is pretty much complete. Now, I think before we go off and do anything like farming or anything like that. Ah, Hen the Beast, thank you ever so much for the follow. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. It's fine Wednesday. How was the whispering? I think it's gone now. I think they're... Oh no, there was a load... Oh, that was the other one. That was me replying. Alright, let's go through all of this. And post that on. Right, okay, 1375 we're on. Oh, who was? Splinters. I'm going to spend time this summer gathering a stack of baby size so you can shrink the people trying to be obnoxious with the huge mounts. Good idea, Commander Bond, good idea. Yeah, I agree, Magusi dude. It's really nicely laid out. Okay, so there was a couple of things I was going to look up before I went and did other things. One was Embersilk cloth, just to see where the price point on it is. Currently at 12 gold, so not the heady heights of what it was before at 20 gold, but that's still pretty high. Still worth farming for. Now there's a few stacks of 50, no stacks of 200, so there's definitely a market there still for it, and the sale rate is pretty good at 0.55. My own personal sale rate is 1. So, which is amazing. It means basically it doesn't expire for me. So we definitely need to get some Embersilk. But what I want to do is hop on over to Earthen and make sure that we've got Bear Tartar and Drums of Fury all stocked up and ready to go for the Mage Tower. So we're going to swap it. Oh, forgot about that. Let's head on back up to the inn. Sell rate 0.06 is bad. It's not terrible. Anything that's 0.02 or 0.01 is pretty slow moving. I have sold things, obviously. It still is a sale rate. But for example, the enchants that I sell particularly well have a sale rate of, like the rings, are 0.56, so they sell fairly consistently and frequently. Anything around 0.5 is really good. Once it starts getting to 0.3 or 0.1, a lot less frequently then. Dead bodies? Was there dead bodies? I didn't spot any. Right. Let's go through and log out, and I'll go over to Earthen. We're up to try the 5-man volatile fire farm with a potion treasure finding someday. Good idea. Is that Balg or just Balg? Oh, were they on the ground, Jack? I didn't spot them. I would like to do some volatile fire stuff. I haven't done any myself. With the farm, but I do hear it's quite good. What I'm going to do is get a stock of potions of treasure finding made from Awakening. I have put a few on the auction house to see if they'd sell, because I can make them for a nice profit at the moment. But that's going to be another thing to add to my list of things to do, definitely. I think you're going to get TSM 4 beta set up. Excellent, Magusi do. Definitely recommend it. For me, I made everything from scratch, because for me that's how I learnt best. Well, there we go. Drums of Fury sales. and then a whole load of expires. So that's 1,200 in that first lot of mail. So let's open that up. Now I'm not adding up all the gold from all my characters in my challenge, but anytime any of my alt characters go over 50,000, I'm going to transfer the gold, spare gold, over to Samadan. Did you unlock the portal to farm volatile fire? Ooh, that's a good point. There's a chance that I haven't. Let's just go through and post these on first, and then we'll come back. Auctioning, run post scan. It's in your belly. You can solo farm them in Molten Front. Ah, okay. Do you get a hyperspawn then? Took you 25 minutes to get 78 volatile plus chess and other stuff. That's nice. That's nice indeed. I haven't done any volatile farming, so I'm going to have to look up where to go and what to do with it. You can get like 450 an hour in 5-man. Oh, okay. That definitely sounds like a good amount. That sounds like a lot, in fact. Right, getting all this crafted dreadful stuff on, because some of this has sold, although I haven't restocked up on it all. You can at least get these on. Bear Tartar, if we've got enough. Let's get that on as well. Productive on a GPH gold per hour, that is, isn't it? Person who prefers solo farming is not fussed about the gold per hour. That's fair enough. Twilight Highlands, Northwest, Hyperspawn. Ah, okay. So that would be over here somewhere. Hey Excaliant, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Right, let's get the rest of my things. Oh, thank you ever so much for the Prime sub, Excaliant. Extremely kind of you. Thank you ever so much for your support. And chef's hats. That's a way of thank you. Thank you ever so much. Right, loads more expires. Lots of expires. Let's get all those. And I might do a reload of the next lot. Depends how many we got here. How are we doing? There's so much I want to do. Got an eye on the clock and it's already running low, so I'll have to have a... You just dropped 20k in resetting a market. Wish you luck. Good luck, Akira. It can be one of those things. It's quite scary to do from time to time, but it can be very rewarding if you can stay on top of it and get that market back up and be in a position to take those profits. I did it before quite a few times within chance. I'm more reluctant to do them now because I don't think there's as many sellers as there used to be. Oh, got some more sales there. Bear Tartar and Drums of Fury. So we're going to have to make some more drums. Let's get this Bear Tartar on as well, because we've got absolutely loads of this stuff. Value of all your stuff, 5.2 million. Wow. That's amazing. Let's hope it sells, or at least a portion of it sells, and you can cash in on that. Right, what have you got? Bear Tartar, Flake Sea Salt. You haven't reset a market, but did buy a ton of enchanting and tailoring patterns you didn't have. Spent over 30k since tailoring enchanting as a panda, and has a ton to learn. Well, that's cool, Molly. That's at least you're investing for the future. Everyone got it because of the shared loot. Nice. You started the challenge just under 100k. Yeah, that's quite a clawing back to do. I was lucky in that I started with 1 million. You signed up for the beta. What's the time frame chance of you getting it? I don't know, Magoosey do. They tend to just roll out them in batches. I can't remember when the last one was. It was quite a while. But yeah, well, yeah, fingers crossed, hopefully before BFA, definitely. The numbers from a friend, but that's fair enough. You have about 2,000 transmog items on an auction house. Wow. Yeah, it must be Lamnican. Have you thought of splitting them over several characters? Because I do hear that TSM has problems with over 1,000 items in one character. That was 3 weeks ago, was it going to start? Okay. But took months. Yeah, it's a tricky one. I'm hoping. There we go. One last one. I'm hoping sales are going to pick up before BFA, so we can at least catch up if we're below target. Is my plan. Yeah, it's one of those things, Lamnican, that I know Gumdrops has recommended it in the past, is to not have more than 1,001 character. So if you split it out, make a bank hole or something, and send some over to them and get them to do reposting, it might help. It might help you with your reposting. Fighting for enough for a gold token. Yeah, Dumpster, and I know how it feels. I was lucky in that I've managed to get enough accumulated. I've got 4 months left game time in tokens, so that's enough for me to concentrate on just doing the challenge. And then obviously as soon as I've gotten the mount, I can swap over and use my gold to make tokens. Well, that's the plan anyway. Checking my auctions. Oh, we've got some drums that are about to expire here, so let's just clear those out and repost those on. Right, let's go do those, and then we can restock properly. There we go. Yeah, it'll be interesting to test the numbers out, Jack. They do sound good. Just want to try it out someday with 5 people. Yeah, absolutely. It's worth trying. That's the thing, isn't it? And then you've got your own based evidence to go from there. Right, just checking the auctions, and then we're going to do restocks of leatherworking. We can clear the queue because that didn't work. Leatherworking. Here, restock. The leather barding's back in, so let's make a couple of those. And then Drums of Fury isn't in there. How many drums have we actually gotten on? We've got quite a few. Okay, that's good. How are we doing for Bear Tartar? Got quite a few of that on as well. Okay. Right, okay, that should be enough for now. We made the 2 bardings, so let's get those on, and then we can move on to another. You'll get a lot, but never seen a farmer get 450. Okay. Am I using my own profile group and operations for gold profit? Yes, I am, Arwa. I basically built mine from scratch over the past 7 months. I have shared it. It is available on, I think I've got a video on it if you go to my YouTube channel. In the TSM playlist, I go YouTube. You're more than welcome to take a copy of mine. I've got a paste bin of it. Different topic. Do trial characters get deleted after a set amount of time? I do believe they get... I don't know for sure, but I believe they get deleted after a while. After 8 hours online. Okay, so you could possibly have them on in intervals, and then once those 8 hours have run out, then you're done. That would make sense. Okay, I just need to do a couple of daily cooldowns on these, and then we'll move on. Secrets of the Draenor. One of those, and a Hardened Magnificent, as we've got loads of them. Gives me something new to learn. There we go. Struggling tonight, yeah, and that's most days I can sort it out, but not today. You need friends. No worries, Gold Queen. That's what we're here for. If we can help in any way. What's that? But deleted or not playable. Yeah, I don't know, Jack. You'd have to test it out. Right, I'm going to move on to the Awakening. There we go. No, don't worry at all, Gold Queen. That's what we're here for. The Gold community is always a very supportive community. So, plenty of hugs round, as everyone has already done. Can you get some ice cream yourself? Right, let's have a look at how have our alchemy sales done. Now, I checked this morning and we didn't have any. So, let's see how we've done. We've sold, what have we sold? 6 living steels and 2 potions of treasure finding for a grand total of 30,000 gold. That is amazing. That's what I want. Let me just catch up on chat. What did I miss there? Group hub, definitely Mamakinda. Tokens will also be more desirable on BFA with people coming back. Need gold injections, keep that in mind. Yes, that's true. Of course, go ahead, Gold Queen. There we go. See if Jack Dipper is a sharer. I'm sure he will be, hopefully. Competitive, but very supportive. Yeah, that's a good way of thinking of it. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that, Mariki, definitely. But I can tell you where it started from. That'd be interesting, because I consider myself a very much a new gold maker. Oh, look at these turtles. They're cool. So overseeing a single stack so people need that amount. Yes, this is all thanks to Jack and his blog and document saying what to sell and what to make. Good evening, Poolsy. How are you? Alright, let's open up this mail. I've stared at it for long enough. That is definitely good. Okay. It started in 2011. Okay. It was quite fragmented. No, they are hot. Oh, the turtles. I love the literalness. And there are no live streams or YouTubes. Yeah, it's definitely changed since then. No. Keep going. I'm with you on that one. Because then that was around the era of the consortium, wasn't it? I mean, this is an era that I had no idea of, considering I've been here, what, 8 months? Coming up for a year, perhaps? Right, so I want to have a look. What have we got? We've got a few things on still, which is good. But we want to have a look, see if we can buy some more materials, so we can make some more stuff. We're limited, but we're not impossible. Only been the gold making. When did I start streaming? It was September last year. I actually played way back in vanilla. I did vanilla, I did Burning Crusade, and I did Wrath of the Lich King, and then I took a break and only popped in briefly for Pandaria, but not really. And then I didn't go through any of Cataclysm or Warlords of Draenor, and then I wasn't even around at the start of Legion. But then I heard such good things about Legion, I came back, and when I came back and had gotten flying, which was back about this time last year, then I got into gold making as the next thing to do. So I've been gold making for basically about sort of 9 months, I think, now. And good evening, Nix. How are you? No worries, Gold Queen. Say as much or as little as you want. Would you mind making me some bags? Okay. Do some farming. Only level 25. Pay you back. Of course, Mama Kinder. Hold on. Let me swap over to Samadan, and I can help you out. And I'll come on over. But whilst I'm here, I'm looking at these elemental bars. Oh, dog soldiers. How Earthen used to be in here. But I'm going to decline this one for now. There we go. Right, I got lots of things. Join a big level guild. Dog soldiers, nice. Feel free to join us. There we go. Hold on. There we go. Let me just catch up on chat, and then I'll do your bags out, Mama Kinder. There we go. Hold on, let me just go all the way back. Said hello to next. Oh, Jack's throwing ice cream. Excellent. Part-time goblin, hope to go full in BFA. Excellent, Akira. Good to hear. Jack is a sharer. Absolutely. Been back about 8 months. Okay, hindsight. Good to know. Welcome back. The builder's gone. Typing is threatening as well. Failing 10%. Things like what? No. Yeah. I'm like that, Gold Queen. Whenever it comes to speaking person to person, that's where I struggle. Very tired. You just log in on WoW, see what sells, what to repost. Very nice, Nix. Good to hear. You're back in bed. Yeah, take it easy, Costa. Definitely. Like a black hole sucked you back in. Yeah, definitely hindsight. So you bought 4 tokens and got Legion BFA bundle. Nice, Forecast. Very nice. 2010 gold vlogs were adversaries and unfriendly. Something that bad happened to one of us. All of us jumped to support them. Ah, right, okay. That's awesome, Gold Queen. There were fragments and they came back together. Excellent. Well, that's good. That's good to know, Gold Queen. See, I didn't know much about the stories behind them, so thanks for sharing that. Elementium bar. I'm going to buy some of this because I have no other means of getting my things to get to the other way. So as we've got some capital, we're going to reinvest some of this. Let's just buy. How much have we got? 24. I think we can use this. So I'm going to just take some of these cheaper ones to stock up. And I'm sure I'll be able to make use of them. There we go. And then I'll swap over and help you out, Mama Kinder, with Samadan. So I take it you're on Shadow Song. Are you, Bernie? B-E-R-N-I-E. Hold on, let me just swap over and I can help you out. Okay, fantastic. We'll swap over to Samadan because Samadan can make. Would silkweave satchels do? Would they be good enough? Let's swap over to Samadan. And then we can pop back to Stormwind. Where's a good place to meet? Stormwind's probably the best one. Ah, good evening, Emery. How are you? How's your day been? Hope all's been well with you. Alright, we'll do a Dalaran Hearthstone. There we go. Tomorrow, a new post. Excellent. Look forward to it, Jack. 100k mailbox in first tune. Sky Golem sold. Nice, Nix. Very nice indeed. There we go. Just making sure I've tried and caught up on chat. Which mount sold for that much in your server? You're 12 days away from your first Sky Golem, but it sells 65k-ish. Yeah, and the mats are really expensive there as well, aren't they? Hey, Rice and Peas. I love the name. Thanks for stopping by. How are you? Right, let's go round. We're going to Stormwind. What was that? Just an amazing RP event. Excellent, Emery. Good to hear. You finished your weekly tavern night event. Nice. Met some Draenei that have been friends for a few years there. Wow, awesome. Wish your spendy transmog cell. Yeah. That's the thing with transmog. It's just so slow for me. Well, me definitely on this server. It's like watching a superhero movie and finding out all your friends, every single one, are all superheroes and have powers. Yeah, I can see that. But with the superpowers come what's the word I'm looking for? They also have their weaknesses, don't they? Right. Super responsibilities. Yeah. You're on the highest pop in NA. Oh, okay. Not the best choice for a goblin. I was thinking about gold. It came back to me. When it came back to Legion, yeah, definitely. Let's have a look. Those look very strange with so many all going together. That looks like a multi-box team. Or, oh no. Yes. Looks like a multi-box team. I've never actually seen one in the life. There we go. Nice. Okay, right, there we go. High pop's really good if you serve the raiding market. Ah, that's true. Yeah, definitely. Ah, there we go. Whoops, I was going to charge, but I couldn't. There we go. Alright, is this you, Mummakinder, as Mizzle? You're on low pop NA realm. Unfortunately, have issues selling anything for good prices. Yes, I mean, that's the thing. Wave. Slash wave. There we go. There we go. See me soothe love for people and take none for yourself. Oh, that's very kind of you, Gold Queen. Right, we're going to make some silkweave satchels for Mummakinder here. Silkweave satchels. There we go. And I'm thinking, what would you need? 4 for that, and how many for a bank? 8? Ah, that was you multi-boxing, was it, Wura? Excellent. Good to see you. No worries, Gold Queen. Take as much time as you like. There is gold to be made, but being stuck at 200,000 is basically all bust, just trying to flip BOEs. Yeah, I mean, you could always... 11 total. Okay. 9, 10, 11. Let's queue those up. And head to the guild bank for that. Oh, you say just 4, please. Hold on. Let me just change that. Oh, I'll make 11 anyway. I've got them now. Bags. No, where's my gather gone? Hold on. There we go. Gather the silk. There we are. And then I can make them. There we go. Go back to crafting. So I can always sell these anyway. There we go. Right, let's just make those up. Right, I'll catch up on chat whilst that's making. There we go. You have set up menu to, you have that number memorised. Okay, Molin, that's brilliant. Got yourself some ice cream as well, but thank you. Flipping is a risk this thing. Yes, that's true. I'd probably be more gathering things myself. Like you say, Svork has the staples. Oh, sold a gift of haste. Excellent. Great deal you couldn't afford. 945 BOA, 35% market value. But you didn't have the 360 needed. Yeah, that's the struggle, Akira. If it's going to wipe out your gold, I'd be very wary of making those kinds of investments. Oh, and accidentally amazing. Love the name. Thank you ever so much for the follow. Just trying to catch up on chat here. There's loads here. Gear will be outdated soon. Yes, that's the thing. There we go. Right, okay. Apologies, Mizzle. I was catching up on chat. Trade. There's the window. Trade. Where's my bags? Can we add any more in? Doesn't make any big. Oh, that's very kind of you. But we'll just go with whatever. Absolutely fine. You can keep hold of the stuff if you want it. And we'll go for another and pop those in. That should give you plenty of space. Fare thee journey well. No problem. Glad to help. There we go. No worries, Gold Queen. No, it can be tricky sometimes. People need gold injections early on in the expansion. Oh, I missed one. Zero gravity. Thank you ever so much for the follow. Sorry, I'm completely distractible today. I wouldn't worry about it, Gold Queen. Wouldn't worry at all. There we go. Go through that, and I saw something like you're talking about WoW tokens. Okay, there we go, and go catch up on that. Okay, Costa, well, thanks ever so much for stopping by. I hope you're feeling better soon. I'm sorry I missed out on chat. You might have gone already. Get best BOA gear money can buy, the wasteful spenders. And they spill real life money to do so. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true, Jack. Makes the good ones better. Hey, Kyafin, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. There we go. Right, I've caught up. Done that bit. Right, so we're going to... Now, whilst I'm here, now what we need to do is we need to go back to Awakening and see if we can make any potions of treasure finding to give to Samadan, and then we can go off to the Bastion at Twilight. That's an idea. Because we want to... Oh, Dumpster, thank you ever so much for the follow. It's very kind of you. And Mysterious Dreams 6. Thank you also for the follow. Also, some rich guys won't buy any tokens with gold because of the expensive investments like mats and the new mount. Yes, that is very true. It is useful. No need to apologise, Gold Queen. Right, we're going through my alchemy at the moment. I just want to see what I can actually make at the moment. Now, we can make a few things. Secrets of Draenor we need to make. A potion of luck. And now that's not really that useful now because it's gone grey, hasn't it? But I did hear... good evening, Fandak. How are you? I did hear that people still buy it because they need it for Potion Master. Is that right, Jack? Or anyone else? I wasn't sure whether to make any of that. Okay, Mariki, thank you ever so much for stopping by. It's used for Potion Mastery. Yeah, it is. Okay, make 2. Okay, there we go. What are the treasure finding mats? Let's have a look. What are we missing? We are missing... Oh, thank you, Lemnican, for the cheer. Very, very kind of you. So we're missing some Cinderbloom. which is the other problem we have, is we need to get our herbalism up. Sell 2 per, and if you're only a seller, decide your own price. Okay, so I am currently, yep, there are 0 auctions on at the moment as of 38 minutes ago. Take as much time as you want, Gold Queen. I'll sell them crafting plus 1,000 gold. Okay, so these are currently market value of 1,400, so that's a good profit. Maybe we should make 2 of those whilst we're here. And I also want to look at that treasure finding, see if there's any cinder bloom on. There's 0 on the auction house. That's the problem right there. 0 cinder bloom. Yes, it doesn't work as a actual potion of work, as a potion. You can also sell them because they're greys. Okay, yeah, that's a good point. Oh, alright, you solo tested it. Excellent, Baldy. And what did you get? You got 66 volatile fire in 15 minutes, which would be 264 solo, excluding any volatiles in the potion potentially. So those are solo numbers. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. So no cinder bloom means no potion of treasure finding. Now, did I sell all of them, or have I got some still on the auction house? Because I did make some. Yep, I've got 2 still already. So what I'm going to do is cancel these 2, and actually I'm just going to cancel 1 because I like to sell them, and I'm going to send that to Samadan. Before he starts working well, please know, Sam, thank you for your quiet confidence and for awards. Thank you. No problem, Gold Queen, no problem at all. So we're going to take that, and we're going to send that. No, wrong button. Samadan would like a potion of treasure finding, please. One of those. One of your finest potions. So now, normally, if I was to buy that, that would be 1,100 gold, but it's only cost me 421 gold to make, so I'm saving money by making my own, which is awesome. And then the other thing we need to do is there anything else we've got on a daily cooldown that we could make use of? Now, I haven't gotten any Riddle of Steel because we've got no Trillium. I didn't see what the Trillium was out like, actually. Was there any in? Was there actually any Trillium? Should have been in the transmute stuff. Let's have a look. There we go. There we go. Okay, Molin, thanks ever so much for stopping by. Have a great rest of your day. Handy if you have more alchemists. Yeah, definitely. 1,100 gold. Yeah, it's pretty expensive. Rasheen has many alchemists. I am not surprised, Rasheen, at all. Hey, Drop Pencil, how are you? Challenge is going not great, but not too bad either, because I've got good faith in awakening my alchemist in being able to fill in the gaps that Samadan's missing. Potion Master is good for the treasure finding potion. Yeah, that would make sense. So does a Potion Master have the same kind of proc ability with potions as a Transmute Master does? Is that how it works? If you're doing the Sky Golem, if you're doing the Trillium Transmute on a Potion Master, you kind of shoot yourself in the foot though. Yes, that would make sense. Craft a few and just keep going. Transmute, Wild Jade, Potion of Luck. Okay, right, I'm with you. Transmute, getting 4 extra living steel with profit. That's also useful hindsight. That's what I've been doing. And the Potion Master can proc up to 10. Well, that's good. Elixir Master is good for elixirs and flasks. So it's really worth having them all, definitely. Yeah, the Brusaur is tied to a faction, which means Exalted gives you a discount. Yes, that is my goal, Fandak. And I'm going for the 5 million because it's a nice round number, and if I do buy it for 4.25 million, or whatever the faction discount's going to be in the end, I will have some gold spare, which is kind of how I'd like to operate. I don't want to completely wipe out all my gold. Hey, Bad Dory, how are you? How come the sad faces? I hope all is well with you. You just crafted some Pyrian bars from Transmute on your servers worth 3 bars, cost 100 to make, and sell for 300 each. Nice, Akira. Elixir Masters aren't a thing anymore. Okay. Been doing Pyrian for a few months now. Okay. Although old procs went... Oh, you're being ignored. GF is ignoring you. Ah, I see. So he didn't have any Trillium, was what I was looking for here. I only just seen it. Ah. There we go, that explains it. Like I normally do. Do or do. Either way. Right, where am I? What am I doing? I am doing a couple of potions of luck, which needs a group. So we need to do something specific for this. Potions treasure, potion luck. Let's make a new group because it's going to need its own operation. Potion of luck. And it's a grey item, so we need to remember that. You can proc 10 living steel if you're lucky. Yeah, I managed 5, I think is my best so far. So we're going to do an operation, a new operation. Sell luck. There we go. ×2. That will do. And posting wise, let's do 48 hours. Post cap, let's just keep it at 1. 1. No, yes, 1. And stack size to 2. So we're just going to keep these. We're not going to do partial stacks. We're going to go down to 96%. Now, my minimum price I'd probably like to do for this, we need to have the potion up with us so we can have a look at the numbers. Where is it? Luck. It's there. It's in junk, so that's what we're going to watch out for. I'll very easily sell that if I'm not careful. So currently, in Potion of Luck, the min price would be 212. Crafting cost is 80. So this is default with using the TSM ones. I can see chats going off. I'll catch up with that in a minute once I've just gone through this. The normal is 1699 and the max is 42. So that's, to me, seems too pricey for those. I need to minimize those figures a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I've been doing like living skill for 6 months now. Highest is a 5. Okay. Okay, hindsight. There we go. Max proc is 5 for Mr. Panda or older content. Okay. What should you do with your Pyrian bars? I guess try and sell them, Swarkas, or what can you make them into? Let's just go with a percentage on this. Let's go, well, minimum should really be something to do with crafting, because we don't want to do anything less than the crafting cost. So we're going to put in something like 200% crafting as a bare minimum, which would be 160 gold. That seems actually too small. So let's put in something like 80%. Where's that? DB region market average. And we're also going to look at 80% DB market, but we're going to put both of those in a brackets and call that average, the average between those two, and then put the whole lot in brackets because we want the 200% crafting to be the absolute minimum, and then a min of that. Oh no, that didn't work. Okay. What have we got? Oh, Pathfinder 1911. Thanks ever so much for the follow. You've got 1,000 Pyrian bars. Wow, okay. That's loads, forecast. What are you going to do with that? Okay, so 200% crafting is going to be too small. Let's change that instead. Let's go with 400% crafting. So that's 320. So that's a good enough figure for a minimum. A normal price. Let's move this up a little bit. I like the averages. I want to go average between, I don't want crafting in there. I want to go with DB market for this. And rather than using 2 times, I'm going to use a percentage, like 120% DB market and 120% DB region market, and we'll ignore the rest. So a normal price is coming out as an average between the two, which is 1481, which I quite like the sound of. So for that, I'll copy that and make that my maximum as well, but my maximum is going to be something like 300%. 300 is probably too much. 200%. Like that. And when above maximum, post at maximum. When below minimum, post at minimum. There we go. Okay. Oh, hey, TJ, how are you? Let me just check that. 320 minimum, 1481 normal, and 2469 maximum. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay. Doing very well, thank you, TJ. Just going through and setting up some more alchemy stuff at the moment. Let's manage to finish your final stretch of dailies to get your dual crafting, to get the excellent forecast. Good luck. Find those eggs for rep. You got exalted in like 5 days. Oh, that's interesting. Hindsight. I haven't done the eggs at all. Oh, it's Vamps as well. Sorry I missed you there earlier. Right. Okay, I think I've already exalted on another character to get double rep. Okay, just got 2 more quests. Excellent. Yeah, I'm really behind on my reputation for Definitely Need Your Awakening. So let's look at this and post this on. Potion of Luck. Run a post scan. Okay, what have you got? No effect, only needed for Potion of Mastery quest. Yes, that's right. Yes, that's right, TJ. It doesn't have any effect, but people will need it for Potion Mastery, so it might sell. It might. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Tickly throat. Right, sorry. Right, we're back, I think. Right, let's post that up. Potion of Luck is on. Everything else is on. We'll see how that's going. Yeah, it's quite... I made some, then read up about it, realised my mistake in making them, and then I found out that it was still used for Potion Mastery, but hadn't made any, so... I'm going to put 2 on and see how they go. The others, hopefully we can get some good ones. We haven't got any more Trillium though, and we can't make anything with Ghost Iron because we don't have the ability. Well, actually, we can do Ghost Iron bars. We only need 1 more, but again, there's none on the auction house. This is the problem. Lack of materials. This is what is going to hold me back on alchemy until I can get my blacksmith miner up and running. What have we got? There we go. Wait, the potion luck still sells. Apparently, Kagrax, it's for the Potion Master Alchemy. They could just buy it and craft it themselves, but you'd be amazed how people will just buy things rather than go through that hassle. For the Alchemy Potion Master. Is there any Kyperite? Okay, hey Scorchane, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Kyperite. Oh, that's used for making something. What's that used for? I remember seeing it in my list of stuff. Is that for making ghost iron? No. Transmute trillium bar, no. Okay. How expensive is Pyrium on my server? Expensive? Okay. You can prospect it and get the mats for Serpent's Eye and the gems. Okay, unfortunately I don't have the ability to prospect stuff. I don't have... it's jewel crafting, isn't it, you need for that? If it's cheap, and get cheap mats, okay. So yes, sorry Scorchane, I was saying yes, we're doing very well, thank you. Oh, and Esperanto, thank you ever so much for the... is it? No, El Esperanto, thank you ever so much for the follow. I've just got flashbacks of Red Dwarf there. The engineering mount, okay. It's for the Klaxi rep, okay, no idea of that. Okay, dual crafting, okay. But 5 gold is super cheap, right, okay. Do you have any Spirit of Harmony you can trade in for Ghost Iron at the vendor? Yes, I do, but it's Ghost Iron ore you get, isn't it? Not Ghost Iron bars. And I don't have the my miner and can't smelt yet at that level. So I'm kind of stuck with the Spirit of Harmony for the moment, using that way. Oh, watch me play online, thank you ever so much for the follow, very kind of you. So I'm kind of stuck there. So, or if you're planning on to make Trillium, just get straight Trillium. Yeah, that's the... well, can you get Trillium from Spirit of Harmony? That's new to me. I didn't realise you could. Let me have a look. Yes, but only one. Okay, so what's my Trillium looking like at the moment? Trillium bar. So a Trillium bar is about... okay, about 600 gold. Region is 300. Okay. On the garden, Half Hill Farm, I haven't touched in several days actually, Scorchane, so I really need to do that. What else have we got with that? With tailoring. What was that for, Dumpster? Did I miss something earlier? Okay. You bought 20 Golden Lotus, 20 Pandarian Garnet for 7k total. Made 20 Paramortal Rubies for the Panthers. Set the whole lot up for 16k. Fingers crossed, TJ. Hope it works out for you. You can, but you need to smelt it from mining. Okay. But you only get the ore. Right, this is the thing. I need to get El Morte leveled up. Okay, no worries, Dumpster. I'm very much the same at the moment. I'm all over the place. So I'm thinking I could make a Pyrium bar. It would be 584 profit, according to that. Because I've got no other cooldowns I can use. I believe it is on a cooldown, isn't it? Times 3. I'll make 3 of them. It gives 3 bars. Let's try 1. And we also learnt transmute earth to air. So that's cool. So can I make use of that for anything? The Pyrian bar, does that open up anything in my list? What was the Pyrian bar used for? That's what I need the true gold for. I've already got some on the auction house, so I'm not desperate for the volatile air at the moment. Let's have a look on volatile prices whilst we're here though. Actually, I might move this group, hold on. Let's just go into my TSM groups and move volatiles into the alchemy stuff for shopping. That'll keep them all together. Oh, and also, whilst I'm here, actually, we're also going to move, where is it? Spirits of Harmony and Ore. That's going to go into alchemy stuff as well. So that's going to group together into my alchemy section. Okay, Mangle, thanks ever so much for stopping by. Have a great sleep and hope to see you again soon. Okay, it's on a cooldown. Okay, yes, I discovered that, Akira. But it's good to know because I couldn't do living steel today. So we'll have a look at this. Actually, let's just look at volatiles on its own. Volatile air we were looking for. Hey Nerexius, how are you? You still don't transmute them because of the daily cooldown. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? These are expensive, so I'm not going to be buying them at the moment. And what have you got? Oh, Pathfinder, thank you ever so much for the cheer. That's very kind of you. Thank you for your support. And my last thing I want to look at is Spirit of Harmony and Ore. Spirit of Harmony is currently at 445. That seems rather cheap for Ghost Iron Ore though. At 46%. Even though I can't directly use it at the moment, I'm going to take that because it's 20. So that would be 240 Ghost Iron Ore would make 1 Spirit of Harmony. So I'm going to buy that, and that would be for 300. So I'll probably be willing to get some of that as well. I'm going to leave 1 for the auction house gods just as an offering. There we go. Right, we're done with that. Okay. And let me catch up on chat. Okay. Okay. That was... What was that for, Swarkus? Okay. Transmute Pyrium. You transmute Pyrium because your crafting cost of transmute Pyrium is less than 1 gold for 3 bars, so you can proc even. Good idea, Rasheen. Was it a good thing to use Infernal Brimstone for? What is a good thing to use Infernal Brimstone? I got no idea, Akira. No idea at all. Hey, Brain Damaged, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Alchemy Trinket. Oh, okay. Or Obliterum Gear is pretty good. Okay, there's some options there then. So I think what I'll do is I'll leave... Oh, we've sent the Potion of Treasure Finding to Samadan. So what I'm going to do... I've got 2 things I can do for the last little bit of time. I could either try and level up El Morty, my miner. Oh, I just remembered something. I need to go to the garrison to do some herbs. Or I can go with Samadan and get some Shadow Silk, not Shadow Silk, some Embersilk with the Potion of Treasure Finding. So I've got a couple of ideas. Obliterates into 1 to 2 Obliterum. Okay, that seems reasonable. Leather Trader. Not sure if that's going to be... I think El Morty has the Leather Trader side of things. Oh, let's pick up our resources whilst we're here. We want to mainly use this for our skill ups. That's what we're doing here. I could do with upping this to frostweed for everything, but we'll do for now. I think I haven't got it at level 3 yet, or I haven't got a follower that's got the trait yet. I need Fiona. There we go. Heal Mana and Rev Legion potions do that. Ah, right. Not dust hole obliterate. Yeah, well that is good. Hold on. Am I low enough? No, I am. To really do this just standing, it's a lot easier. I think it looks better as well. And then we can fly to this, do this one. Pick up those work orders and make another load of work orders.
See you later.
And then we can head back to Hearthstone. There we go. It's a little excursion. How are we for skill level? 349. So we're still low. We want to get up to Cataclysm levels so we can get that Cinder Bloom from Oldham. That's the next thing we really need to do. But we'll leave the Awakening for now. Let's see if we can get some more sales on you with what you've got on the auction house. But for now, you're good. So we're going to swap back to Samadan, I think, and see if we can do that Embersilk with the Potion of Treasure Finding. Let's see how that goes. Oh yes, that's just popped up. Don't forget, we've got less than 24 hours. If you want to get in on my double art giveaway, that link that's just popped up there on YouTube is I'm giving away 2 drawings, Juster Gallywix and Ogron. So on that YouTube video, if you leave a comment, you can enter that giveaway and win a original drawing from me as a celebration of 1,000 subscribers. I've gone completely the wrong direction because I want a mailbox. Oh, I was going to dump my stuff, that's why. There we go. XP bag sales, that's good. Let's pick those up. And then I wanted to dump everything into the reagent bank that I had spare. Oh, I didn't have much spare. Okay. Deposit all reagents. What have you got? That'll do.
Be careful.
Actually,
Greetings.
I want the Embersilk. I've got 200 there already. That needs to go on the auction house. Hold the phone. But that Arcana can go in.
Go with honor.
And then we'll go to the guild bank and assume the drawings are signed by me. Absolutely, Jack. They are signed by Samadan Plays WoW. And let's move some stuff in here. Let's move that in, that in, that in. That can go in the tailoring. Just pop that in there. We've got an enchanting section where we can drop in all these bits. Heavenly Shard, Large Prismatic, and then all this Arcana. There we go. What bag add-on is that? This is Addy Bags. ADIBAGS. If I do a bags. There we go. Addy Bags. Okay, Sportcast, thanks ever so much for stopping by. Hope to see you again soon. Oh, don't need that. Let's just dump that somewhere. Oh, it's soulbound. Slippers we'll get rid of for now. That can go in enchanting. I'm just clearing my bank a little bit here. Just to clear some space. Because we're going... Is that runic catgut? Yes, it is. We're going to pop this in. Keep that. And... that lot can go into the food. Darkwing Firewater will keep. All these we'll get rid of, and we'll clear some space for our bags. We'll slightly burnt food we'll need to sell. That, and then we've got musk and butter. Oh, we've got 10 ingredients. We can make something with that. Big gamey ribs, bacon. We'll keep. Okay, that's plenty of space. Where are you, Pierre? We need to make some food out of that. What are we going to get? 2 lavish Suramar feasts. That's good. Pop that in the guild bank, and then we should be ready. We just need to sell a couple of things at the vendor, and then we're ready to go to Twilight Highlands. Okay, Lamnican, thanks ever so much for stopping by, and thank you for the cheese. Thank you for the cheers and the bits. Have a great evening. Right, okay, so we're going to go here, we're going to repair this, getting ourselves all prepped up, and we're going to sell the burnt food, and then we're going to pop over to Twilight Bastion. Forgot Stormwood isn't his home. Yes, I was just making use of it whilst I was here for the bags. I do like Booty Bay. I do like it indeed. Right, Bastion of Twilight, Deepholm, Oldham, Hyjal. There we go, Twilight Highlands. I was looking in the right direction. So we need to make sure things. I haven't got Loot Appraiser on, so we're going to have to just reset the instances manually. Right, okay, off in this direction. We should see it popping up just here. There it is, off in the distance. Getting my way around here a bit more. Thanks for the tip, Kira. Forgot about sending unsullied tokens, so you can send across. Ah, that's good. Right, so we're going to do a quick-ish farm here. We're going to do 10 runs just of the entrance, see how much Embersilk we can get. We've already got 204, so we have to remember that. There was a hand. Yes, my son just stopped by to say good night. So we're going to head up here. We're going to take the Potion of Treasure Finding. Now, obviously, I'm not going to make maximum use of it because I'm only going to use it for this run. I could possibly go off and do volatiles or something like that afterwards, but I haven't got time for the whole hour tonight. So I'm just going to use a little bit tonight. Let's check my settings. So I need to be on 25 man. Heroic, and then I need to drink the potion. So we've got 60 minutes Potion of Treasure Finding. Let's pop inside and see how we get on. Okay, so Embersilk still being at what was it, 12 gold per cloth, per single cloth, that is. So that's a decent number. We're going to see how quickly we can. Oh, I was pressing the wrong button. There we go. See how quickly we can get through this. Just going to AoE these down. See what we can pick up. Did we pick up there? There we go. Tiny treasure chest. And these guys we need to pick up before they run back, like that one. Then we can pick up those. You heard Embersilk, that's right, Cranky Yank. We're just going to do a quick farm here. See how many we can pick up in this time. You do the same run, the rest of your potion time you go to Deepholm and farm the trogs. Ah, that's a good idea. Now I know I'm gonna waste the time here. Oh, I just didn't mean to levitate. Okay, it looks epic anyway. There we go. Need to get the pattern of this down. Embersilk. Is that everything? Just make sure all the sparklies have gone. Down at everyone. Right, now we run back outside. Should take 15 minutes depending on class. Yeah, it's not too bad as a priest. I'm not the fastest. I've only got my feather as a speed boost. But whilst Embersilk is pretty expensive still on my server, and it does sell, I'm going to try and at least sell, you know, some of it. Right, reset all instances, and let's run back inside. Oh, bear tartare, that would have been a good idea. I haven't got any on me. I don't think I've got the ingredients to make any. Cooking. Bear tartare. Can I actually make any? Yes, I can actually. There we go. The joys of being a cook. There we go. Ah, greetings Ignis, how are you? There we go. Bear tartare consumed. There we go. With the monk there's a spot you can drop totem that pulls the entire room. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, there we go. That improves things. Thanks for the reminder. Do that, do that. Waiting for those to come round. There we are. Do those. Do those. AoE those. Run back to pick up that one up. And then we can do that. Those are done. Those are done. That one's done. That's much quicker. But a bear tartare makes a whole world of difference. That's everyone done. Yep, done. I'm back. It's too hot. Yes, it is hot, Ignis. Hope you're not suffering too much. Bet your area is hotter. Yeah, I think here in the UK it's not too bad. But I know a lot of people in Europe are struggling a little bit with the heat. Reset. There we go. Done. I'm back in. Ah, yesterday was cool here in the Philippines. Oh, you're in the Philippines, hindsight. Excellent. Only 97. Youch. Right, let's start with some of that. Then we can run in. This is so much quicker with the bear tartare. Why didn't I do this earlier? 16 Embersilk. Do those, get those coming in, those coming in. Loot that, then I can go around, pick these ones off with a quick one, and then do the others. Loot that tiny treasure chest, and then head back to these. Take that one down, take them out, loads more Embersilk. And then a couple more shots of that, and you're all done. That's 9 Embersilk. Everyone's done, and head on back out. There we go. Still cold in Portugal. 1 more month to 40 degrees though. Ouch. That's you're melting. Still in the UK. Yeah, it is quite toasty. We had some good thunderstorms last night though, so that did clear the air a little bit. Now I'm going to lose count of how many times I've done the instance because I haven't got Loot Appraiser on, so we'll just see how we go. It was 35 degrees at 7. Oh, that's uncomfortably hot, Ignis, that really is. I would struggle with that, most definitely. Now I could round all these up, but I get the extra killing speed from the bear, and it spreads out all the people, so I don't get caught up in too much. We got a purple thing just appeared there. Wonder what that was. Just feel like a big storm is building up. Yeah, that'll be nice. A nice big storm. Although Kent had massive thunderstorms yesterday. I saw that on the lightning radar the other day. We just need to have a nice big thunderstorm just to clear the air. I would faint in Ignis's heat. Yeah, I definitely would. I struggle with that level of heat, definitely. Do that, do that, do that. Is that everyone done? Yep. Okay, back we go. Sounds like we're all melting. Yeah. It's been a weird year. Really weird year for heat. I mean, we had snow in lots of the UK very late on in the year, and then suddenly, just like that, we ignored spring and went straight to summer. And I love spring. It's the perfect temperature and sunshine for me. So I'm a bit sad. I missed it. It's cool in Australia, is it, Cranky? That's good at least. Feel we've been robbed of thunder, just loads of lightning. See, I used to live by the sea, and it would be amazing to watch the thunderstorms rolling in off the sea. That was just absolutely fantastic. You can sleep so good whilst there's thunder, makes you so calm. No, that's exactly what I've got on my MP3 player, Jack, is I've got a 4-hour rolling thunder and rain MP3 that I just have as ambience in the background when I want it. It's absolutely amazing. I love it. A bit of white noise. It's fantastic. Heard 40 degrees and said it's freezing until I remember it's UK and you guys use Celsius. Yes, that's true, we do use Celsius. Do that, loot that, go around there, check everyone's done, and then head on back. There we go. You recorded a video, forgot, and you forgot my audio was recorded. Whoops. Now I have a mini guide with me talking about the UK weather. Sorry, Ignis. You got a rain, sea and thunder Spotify playlist. That's nice. That's very nice. Yeah, I think I just got mine off of YouTube's. You listen to storms on YouTube every night to send you to sleep. Yeah, definitely, Mama Kinder. I don't usually. What I like to do is if people on the train are having a conversation and I can't tune them out even with music on, and so white noise like thunder really sort of just blanks out any kind of disturbing noises on the train, and it's so much nicer. Do that, and then that one, and then those ones, drop those. I haven't checked the value of anything that I've been picking up yet. But we had 204 Embersilk, so we've got to remember that. Yeah, it's so nice to zone out, definitely. Definitely recommend that. Right, okay, that one done. Let's head back on out. How's the bag looking? Not too bad. Quite a few chests. Can't remember how many instances we've done yet, so we'll just keep trying until we can't go through anymore. This is where loot appraiser would help, but I've had it turned off. Thank you, Lovable Dingo. Love the name. But you don't want to overflow it. Yeah, just keep all the ideas, and the vlog ideas will just keep coming. I find that with YouTube videos, there's always something I want to record, usually based on something that's happened on stream or I've learnt through reading something or you lovely people have suggested to me. Oh, stop running away, come back. I missed you. There we go, got you just in time. So the 5 Embersilk cloth, done that, move that, do that, loot that, take that, do that, hit that, That's almost like a pro farmer at this. Almost. There we go. There we go. Macro the chests to Holy Nova, so you open them as you go. Ooh, that's a nice idea. I like that, Lendorfin. Two a week with your Villa story and one with some gold. Make info tips. That sounds good. Right, let's reset. Go back in. You do it with Moonfire when farming volatiles. Yeah, that's a good idea. Although there is something to be said about sort of like having a grand chest opening at the end. I kind of like that idea too. But yes, a macro would be good. Save some time. We'll go this side. Take all of these, take all of those. Those, and those. And this, and that, and that. Take that one. Out of range, do that. Tag those, turn those round. Any I missed? Yep, yeah, all waiting for me. Ooh, something purple again. Don't know if there's any good drops to come from here, other than the Embersilk. We'll have a look at the loot afterwards, see if there's anything juicy. You like to loot appraise your chest openings. Does it not work with the with a macro then, if you're going to use loot appraiser? The lewd. That is lewd, isn't it? I can't quite see it. Gumdrops is lewd emote. I miss Gumdrops. I hope he starts streaming more soon. Lewd appraiser. Which should work, just saying at the end, see how much you get from the chest. Yeah, fair enough, yeah, definitely. Oh, lovable thing, you thank you ever so much for the follow. Very kind of you. You paid him 2 million to be a mod for a stream, and he now only streams once a week. Feels bad, man. Alright, done that. Oh, need to go pick up these because they're going to run away. I spent too long hanging around, so I'll come back to the other ones. There you are. Take you down. Do that, loot that. Do the ring, and then over this side. And I can pick those sparklies as they're here. Oh, another lockbox. Do those. More Embersilk. Take those, loot that. A little Embersilk. That was everything. And head back. There we go. Scam. Yeah, sounds like it. Maybe it was all part of the plan. So, next lot. I've got no idea how many times I've run this now. Feels like about 6. Yeah, I imagine he'll probably find a happy medium between what he was streaming and what he is now. I mean, obviously, yeah, like you said, it's when you're starting a new job and there's a lot to take in and a lot to do, and getting settled with new places and everything. You know, it's a lot of life stuff to organise. So obviously, it's understandable that streaming takes a back seat as people do that kind of stuff. I'd be similar. In a similar situation. For me, you know, family always comes first. So that would be a similar situation. Right, that was that. That was done quite quickly, actually. Yeah, that's why you'd never start streaming. Yeah, I mean it's quite a commitment once you start. it's you're committing really to keep it going, especially, you know, as you. Yes, it is heroic. 25 man I set it to. If that makes a difference for this particular instance. It's true, Jack. There's... Oh, sorry, cat. Oh. Ow, ow, ow. That's my leg. Hold on. Ah, entered too many instances already. Okay, we're done. The cat's just jumped on my lap now. With claws. You have more mobs in 25 man. Ah, there we go. Right, so we've done all the instances. We still got 43 minutes left on the potion, so that took us 17 minutes to do all those instances. So that was pretty cool. How are we for chests? Let's have a look. 7 Embersilk, 4 Embersilk, Volatile Fire, 5 Embersilk, Elementium Ore, that's going to be useful. Volatile Life, more Elementium Ore. Yeah, that got my legs definitely. Volatile Fire, and obviously the money as well from the chests. More Embersilk Cloth, more money, even more money. Volatile Earth and Life, and Embersilk Cloth, and Life and Water. That's pretty nice. A couple of lockboxes that I'll just store for the moment. So I'll head back to... I'm going to do Stormwind, just because... Oh no, we'll go to the tavern, aren't we? We're not going to do Stormwind. There we go. You could log off until to resets to save your potion. That's a good idea, Cranky Yank. Heroic was Flex. Oh, okay, Villy, that's good to know. I didn't realise that. Its Mythic is that one. Or set to 20 man. Okay. Just catching up on chat. Yes. Potion of Luck is out of the action, but we're hoping we can sell it for the Potion Mastery. Okay, so we're just going to go through and get rid of all our junk. Now we should use TSM Vendoring for this to quick sell the junk, I think. Okay, that doesn't really help me. I'll just do it manually, that'll be easier. That's what I'm used to doing anyway. Let's just click through this. Won't take too long, as we haven't got any Potion of Luck in here. And I like clicking things. We'll do that. That'll be easier. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, it is grey, so it doesn't actually, turns out not to be lucky anymore, but it's still used for the Potion Master alchemy. Although obviously if you're an alchemist then you can make it just as much yourself, but you never know, someone might just buy it. So that's what I've done. I put 2 on the auction house and we'll see if they sell. So that's all of those. Let's have a look at any items we picked up and see if they're worth anything. Most of this I'm going to either sell if it's close to disenchant price, or in that case Staff of Dark Mending is 580. That's not a bad price. And the Soul Blade's not bad. 440, 580. Normally I go for anything under 1,000 though. So for my purposes tonight, I'm just going to vendor those. Transmog moves very slowly on my server, so a lot of these things would be better off just vendored for convenience over anything else. Same as the jewellery. that's got a bigger disenchant value, so I'll take that one. As has that one. I'll take that one. Okay. Shift click the ones you don't want to sell and they'll be put in the blacklist. Okay, that's good to know, Jack. Is that for the quick sell? I didn't realise that, but that makes it easier. Excellent, okay. Dusts are expensive. Okay, Herthus. I think that's the plan. Anything for the anything that's going to be hypnotic dust, I'm disenchanting. Things that are close, like Maelstrom Crystal, although I can do Maelstrom Shatter actually, that could be useful. Hypnotic Dust, I'll disenchant. Same with that one. So we've got potential. Oh, that was actually quite good, that. Oh well. 1,200. Pauldrons of the Soldier. Although region isn't that high, actually, that's inflated. I'm going to go with the disenchant over that. Most of these look like just regular trash that I'll be better off disenchanting. 213, just go through that. Just checking the prices of each of these. Mainly the min buyout versus disenchant value. And then we got those we can disenchant, and those also. So that's a load of stuff. We also got, so we had 204. Now we've got nearly 800, so we've got about just under 600 Embersilk in that run of 10 with the chests. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, shift it. That's worth 2,400 according to that. We've also got pyrite ore, elementium ore. That was the copper from Mamakinda. We also picked up some volatile earth, volatile fire. We got 5 of those, and volatile life we got 5 of, and the water. So those are cool. I've got 10 of the volatile life actually. 250. So that's about 1,000 worth in volatiles, and a couple of thousand worth in Embersilk. Couple of hundred in pyrium ore, so not bad at all. Some of those we're going to have to pass on to Awakening, which is probably going to be the easiest thing to do. So we've also got a Gift of Haste just sold, so that's coming through. Let's send to Awakening. Now I haven't got a sending group set up for this, so I'll just do this one manually for now. I'll take that, elementium ore, those. What else was I going to send? The pyrium bar we've already got. That's their volatile earth, that was the other one. Okay, let's send all that. And whilst I'm here, light leather can go to earthen, and copper ore can go to El Morte. Send that. Okay. I'll keep the enchants myself, all the essences and what have you. How are we doing on the auction house? We're 1,380. We've got 1,000 still in sales coming in, so that's a binding of haste. That's not bad. Okay, so going on from there, let's post up the Embersilk. So we'll go with auctioning, run post scan. So we should do 1 stack of 200 and 4 stacks of 50. Roasted beef and sparkling oasis water, unlikely to sell, but that should be alright. $11.99. Our average sale price is actually 18 gold, so that's a bit lower, but I'm okay with that because we purchased some for $5.93, so it's still a decent amount of money. So we're going to post those on. Right, okay, so looking at our gold amount, we're going to put this into our spreadsheet. We're still low. We haven't made a lot of gold today. Looking at this, so we're definitely low on the spreadsheet. Let's move this across a little bit. So today, 30th, yeah, we haven't made much at all. 1,380,130. Although we have, yeah, so look at that. So basically, the last few days, we've only made, what's that, 4 days, we've only made 30,000 gold, which is like less than 10,000 gold per day. Which, even though we had some sales, we've obviously had to buy some things in that time as well. But what I am hoping though is Awakening has got some really good sales coming through with the living steel, and we still need to do some more work on El Morte, so that'll be the next focus, I think, is to do some leveling of El Morte and get to the mining going. That's going to be the next big thing we need to do. So all in all, not great in terms of sales, but we have done a few bits, like the Embersilk farm, which is going to be useful if we can sell some of that. And we've also fleshed out our alchemy a little. We've restocked on a few things, so hopefully we can get a few more sales overnight. There we go. That's probably me done for tonight. I want to say a big thank you to everyone who's hung out in the chat tonight. Thank you, Mr. Grumpy Face, for the host from earlier. It was very kind of you, and thank you all for the cheers and the follows and the bits. That's been and the subs and resubs. That's absolutely amazing. My next stream is planned for tomorrow. So same sort of time tomorrow. We're going to go through the same things. I'm going to see if I can do a bit more of El Morte leveling, I think. Hey Jen, how are you? And so I was just watching my drawing stream the other day. Very impressive. Doing very well, thank you. I am literally just wrapping up at the moment. So same place tomorrow. But thanks ever so much for stopping by, Jet. Let's have a look at who we could throw a host over to. Who have we got on? Looks like Sharken's on and streaming, so let's throw a host over to Sharken, because I was going to throw him a host the other day, and he was playing Warcraft 3, which I know is related, but I do like to keep it within World of Warcraft if I can. So I'm going to pass the host on over to Sharken. Off I go then. Exactly, Warcraft 3 all the way. Right, let's type this out. Right. Okie dokie. Thank you everyone again. Have a lovely rest of your evening, and I shall see you tomorrow, hopefully. Good night and farewell. Host going over to Sharken, send him some love.